Well, I'm here in South Devon at a place called Kingswear, and overlooking this massive river estuary is Dartmouth. And I'm going to take a look around. It's extremely hilly, and already, walking down here, this is so narrow, and yet people have managed to get their cars down. Look. Imagine having to do that. It's crazy. So what I'm going to do now is walk down now to the seafront. So this hill's extremely steep. That's the thing with this area, everything is steep. There's not much flat land actually. But the River Dart down here, which joins up to the sea, which is just literally around the corner, is a natural harbour. See this car here, they must have to reverse all the way back up that narrow lane, look. Incredible view. I would imagine almost every house must have a view because it's all just stepped. There's this house that's just towering above you. Okay, so I'm coming out now down near to the front, and there's thousands of boats everywhere. So I'm just coming down to now what's called the ferry road, and you can actually drive your car across on the ferry, but what I've done is parked up this side in Kingswear, and I'm just going to take the foot one across, because if you take your car across, sometimes the queues can be huge. You can get across okay, maybe, but then coming back, you have to queue for hours sometimes. Beautiful little cottages here, look. And there's actually a train line. Incredible how they managed to get a train line right by the shore all the way along. The whole area is known for steps. It just goes up so steep, it's almost sheer in places, where the houses are just piled on top of each other. You can see the same on the other side over in Dartmouth over there. Now that's a colour scheme. I like that. Something different, isn't it? Right, there's no queue for the ferry at the moment, which is good. Sometimes in the summer, this queue going for miles. I can see all the yellow hashed boxes showing people where obviously not to block the roads. And it can get quite chaotic down here. But this is October, end of October, and it's pretty quiet. Here's the railway station here. A couple of little shops as well. So unfortunately, I just missed that ferry. So while I'm waiting for the next one, I can just have a great look around here. Look at that, beautiful. So getting on the ferry now. It's look how cramped it is. We can already move. So that boat is actually pushing us over. There's no actual power on this thing, we're on here. It's just like a pontoon thing. So I can now see the open sea behind us. And you can see how steep those streets go up. They're literally on top of one another, the houses. Well, that's a bit strange. And as we started to walk off, one of the cars went off at the same time. It's a bit chaotic. And the cars are coming now, actually, behind me. What an amazing place to live, but it's those hills. Incredible. Okay, so I'm going to have a quick look along the seafront and then we'll start going in the back streets. So here in front of me is the railway station at Dartmouth. But the funny thing is, they've never had a railway come to Dartmouth. Like what it was, when they built the railway the other side to Kingswear, they anticipated a bridge being built across here. So they built this in readiness and it didn't happen. It's still here now. I think it's a cafe or something now. Yeah, it said in 1864, the original train line operator, Dartmouth and Torbay Railway, took the unusual step of connecting Dartmouth to the railway network via a ferry service from Kingswear Station on the opposite side of the Dart. Building the local railway line had thrown up numerous problems due to difficult terrain, including marshland and the need for tunnels and viaducts. Extending that line by building a bridge across the Dart would have been too challenging from both a financial and practical perspective, so the railway company put its faith in passenger ferries instead. Just across the road from the station is a small inner harbour here. How do you get your boats in and out of here? Don't get it. This is like, unless there's a tunnel underneath there, I don't know. Not a clue. Right by the river estuary here is a lovely little garden. There's a memorial erected to the memory of Thomas Newcomen, inventor of the atmospheric steam engine, born in Dartmouth AD 1663 and died in 1729, the first to conceive the ideal of working a piston by steam. Well, for the end of October, it's really warm. I'm just walking in a t-shirt at the moment. I haven't even yet started going up any steep hills or steps. I'm still on the flat next to the river, which is a really nice estuary. So what I'm going to do now is walk it back along here next to it and hyperlapse my way along. Around the back, the other side of that inner harbour bit now, and there was a little tunnel. I thought so. I wonder why where the water was going. I thought someone had let the plug go out or something. Right, so what I'm going to do now is start going through some of the little narrow streets, because they are very narrow. Some really old, nice little buildings. The nice one there, but it's covered in scaffolding, unfortunately. so it doesn't look its best, but some nice ones here. I haven't really got a clue where I'm going. I've got no specific plan. I'm just going to walk around some of the back streets because when I was looking on YouTube the other day at Dartmouth videos, most of them tended to be centred on the seafront. And yeah, it's very lovely views and that, or by the harbour. But I just wanted to explore some of the back bits. So I'm sure it's just as beautiful up here as well. Just going back a bit because I just realised there's lots of really old gravestones lining the walls here. Look at this. Some very old dates on those stones. Now this path here just leads nowhere. Yes, I have to turn back. 7 stars, Dartmouth's oldest pub. So I'm coming around the other side of the church now, so I can see the main building much better. And there's lanes everywhere. Oh, look at that. I like those stairs. Very nice. So I'm just going to walk down one of the little narrow alleyways here, which is full of little independent shops, all unique, selling some strange things. Great Christmas display. Some great art places. I love this seal. They are very nice. What is the price? Well, it's $5.90 for the large one, but it is unique. Oh, what wind's picked up now. Lovely. So it's getting a bit warmer actually. There's alleyways everywhere. Mine down there, a small one, but I'm just going to keep going at the moment. This is a great building. I would imagine one of the oldest ones in the whole of Dartmouth. You can see how steep it goes up round here. It's in the distance up there. There's a huge hill and there's this houses on top. It must have a great view looking down to the Sound. Going to start doing some steps now. Now that I've warmed myself up a bit. %. That is steep. Bear in mind that the famous Porlock Hill's 25%. Whew, some great houses here. It's a good leg workout. I think I'm going to take this one because it's flatter. I need to get my breath back a bit. But this one's just as narrow. More steps coming up and down there. That's a great set of steps. Let's just get my breath back a minute and then we'll continue on. See how the houses are just stepped in that. Tell you what, living here will keep you fit. Some more steps there, look. Steps everywhere. I think this part is called Above Town. I can see why. I'm well above the town. Oh, look at those. That's nice houses. Very posh. So that's mostly their parking there. Then they had to go up all those steps. That reminds me of Norman Bates' house in the film Psycho. On a little hill up the steps, but a modern version. And more steps. And over the wall, the view. Well, would you drive your car down this little road? I won't think I'd like to, especially if I had a big car. Well, I'm not out of breath as much as I thought it would be, considering a few weeks ago I had the dreaded COVID. And I was quite ill with it, like everyone else would have been, I suppose. Much better now, and it's lovely to be out in the fresh air. I've got a coat, but can't even wear it, I'm just so hot. It's so mild, it's beautiful. And where Dartmouth is sort of sheltered from the prevailing westerly or southwesterly winds. Great view of Kingswear, where I started out earlier. There's the ferry. Footpath to Jawbones. What is Jawbones? Well, I'm going to take a look. Oh no, not more steps. At least I've burnt off my breakfast, I think. I hope it doesn't go too muddy. I don't have to turn back. Well, this must be Jawbone. It's like a viewpoint. Oh, I'm sweating. There's a bit of a breeze now, which is nice. Like, wow. That was worth it, really. The views really are amazing. You can see the two ferries down there as well. Right, I've got to get back now. All those steps down. It's actually more scary coming down. These steps is pretty high, some of them, and they're all tipping forward. That's strange, that's the way in their house. They actually go into the roof, where it drops away so much. This is the roof of their house. Great. I think you have to be pretty fit to live here. These steps are just crazy. And when they're wet, that's when you can get slip. It's a gorgeous house here, though. Really nice. Look at this one. Well, do my eyes deceive me? Look at this. You won't get to see this on any other Dartmouth videos. A giraffe. A giraffe. In Dartmouth, whatever next. Bet you're glad you watched this video, aren't you? This is a different Dartmouth video. I know I've showed you this video over and over, but it's such a good video. I've got to keep showing it to you. It's just amazing. I can see why this is a favoured place to live. It is incredible, despite all the hills and steep bits and steps, and that is a nice place. See this house here, look, I'm above the roof where it drops away so steep. Look at that. There must be, you must go down steps to the house, where you're actually above the roof of the house. No more steps. No more steps, please, look. And another walk up to a hill. I'm not going up anymore, I don't think. I think I'm going to start turning back. Yeah, there's lots of steps over there going up, so something for another day perhaps. There's a bench here, which you can sit in and admire the view. But I think you can see more by standing up, to be honest. Right, let's have one last look at the view, then I'm going to start heading down. Great, isn't it? Right. Yeah, that'd be interesting to try another day, those steps there, because there are some steps. Yeah, that'd be quite a walk, I think. I'm getting thirsty now. But look, you can see this walk going up through the woods. I mean, it might come out in a similar spot to where I was earlier at this jawbone place. So, right, let's find some steps to go down. Let's try and find some nice steps. See what I mean? You can just about get your car through these narrow roads. They're unbelievably narrow. What happens if you want something delivered? How do they do it? That's the only drawback of living here, I suppose. And you have to be quite able-bodied because virtually every house has some sort of steps. In fact, I don't think I've seen a house without any steps yet. Yeah, steps. Steps. So I'm going to try and find, there's quite a few flights of steps going down, but I'm going to try and find some, they look a bit steep. That's the ones I looked at earlier. There's another lot of steps along here which curls around the side of an old building, so I'm going to choose them because I'm hoping that will be the most dramatic ones to go down. It's a nice gate. Well, this is interesting. It's quite claustrophobic. You're very tight in. That's interesting. It's so strange being so close to people's houses and front doors like this. Like front doors and winches inches away from me. So now I'm going to walk down by what's called Bayard's Cove Fort, which is a 16th century fort which protected Dartmouth in the past. So this is what remains of the fort, a little shell, and there's some great holes to look through to see the view. Let's take a look. We've got a little information board here which tells you a little bit about it. It says that Bayard's Cove Fort was built to protect the ships and warehouses of Tudor Dartmouth against an attack from the river. It was equipped with heavy guns to fire at hostile warships. I think this bit here is one of the prettiest parts of Dartmouth, which a lot of the visitors tend to flock to in the summer, and that it's really nice. You can just imagine a period drama or a pirate drama or something like that being filmed here. There's even a cannon left over, look. This is a nice part here. It's just a shame we've got all the scaffolding around it at the moment. Back down in the shopping centre now. This is a nice shop, gifts for gentlemen. There's some really strange things. Lots of stuff I've never seen before. What's that? Deeply satisfying poo in progress. I must be a glutton for punishment, more steps, but it just looked so interesting I felt as though I had to go up, despite all the bags of rubbish. Did you notice how the two buildings almost touch? Well, almost. No, they're not far off. That was nice. I did like that. Look at that, a lovely pub. There's some more steps here, but I might go up a little bit, I suppose. No, that's enough. I'm turning around. Let's go back and have a look at that pub. Some incredible buildings here, and you could walk around for hours and hours really and still not get to see everything. There's so many little back streets and hidden shops selling quirky things. I just love these narrow streets. It's just really nice and old-fashioned. The smithy. And back by that 33% hill again. I wouldn't have liked to have driven down that. Okay, so I think I'm going to finish the video here. I've got a long walk now, back up to the car over there in Kingswear. See you later.